Hey, chachos, it's Negabon, and this is Ira, or the demo for it, which is not going to demo itself. I noticed this Kickstarter down there. I think they already got funded, but they just ported the demo they had for that over to Steam. So, here we are. I think it's going to be episodic too, judging by the title. I don't know how deep this goes, but let's take it for a whirl. Alright, this is in pre-alpha, so we shall not judge too harshly on that. I don't know how far they've come since this demo, but okay. The smell of rocket fuel hangs in the air, even this far outside of town. The year is 1932, and summer fades over the land surrounding Pilgrimage as launch day fast approaches. Anticipation fills the air, and the world's gaze is drawn to the tiny town as the final trains make their way into station. Okay.
You're listening to Pilgrimage News Radio.
There we go.
Words are as true as they are fresh. I'm Cuddy Copper, and I'll be your host tonight. The town is abuzz for the launch of the
I like the aesthetic.
And Pilgrimage will once again be thrust into the world's spotlight. Earth's first interstellar vessel will depart from the Pilgrimage Launch Center, traversing the void of interstellar space
Big ass moon.
in order to explore the mysteries of the lithic system. Don't forget to pick up your viewing tickets for the launch. There might be a few left if you have the pocketbook. In other news, the Martian mining season is once again upon us, and many listeners have noticed the influx of seasonal workers in town.
Martian?
Keep in mind that the world is watching, so please, let's all be on our best behavior.
So did we get space travel a lot earlier?
Browsing for the mines. You don't need any incidents.
Huh. Some good exposition there, like they just tie it into things. I'd like to be able to play something now. Alright! That's what I'm talking about. Hobos. Well, it looks like it'll be just you, it'll just be me and you riding the rest of this line, pal. Oh, alright, I see, I'm the guy. I suppose so, I'm not sticking around here. You and me both, pal. I hear there might be some work up north, just a rumor though. Either way, times like you and me ought to be steering clear of Pilgrimage about now. What's so wrong with Pilgrimage? Well, you're not going to find any work there, that's for sure. Not unless you're planning on hauling it up to Mars. Intellico owns that town between the miners headed for Mars and that Holocene. Doesn't seem like the kind of place I'd like to get caught up. Last ride to Mars leaves soon, so miners are crawling all over that town. I know work's scarce, but damn. Be desperate enough to sell your soul to Intellico and go mine the red sand? I love how they put mining logo on the train car. Like, these are the miners, in case you didn't know. Poor bastards. Nobody will even notice them though. Everybody's got their eyes on the Holocene. Okay. All those rich folks heading into town for launch day, and Intellico will be sure to keep taps like us out of the way. Oh, they're drinking on the side! Oh my god, drinking silhouettes! With their tiny, tiny arms! But it's all just profit for Intellico. They don't care who has to suffer to make a buck. Some interesting choices of shots here, but I'm digging it so far. Oh, I have a sweet pipe. Pilgrimage, gateway to the stars. Gateway to nothing, if it is me. Whole thing's a sham. Folks there are as poor as anywhere else. It's all a show. Well, there was that guy just passed out with bottles, so yeah, probably. If you're living in that town, then Intellico good as owns you. Yeah, we established that. Nope, there's nothing for us there in Pilgrimage. That town's a dead end. Can I just, like, jump off the train? This guy's kind of a bummer. I hope they tighten that up a bit. It just felt a little repetitive. We get it. Pilgrimage sucks. But we're probably going to end up there anyway. Still miles from town, a tiny farmhouse sits alone amongst the fields. Pleasant young boy Ira, named Ira, calls home. Okay, so I'm not hobo guy. Oh, Ira, hi there. I didn't hear you come in. It's me. I got stick legitis. I'm just finishing up the car here. Did you need something? Anything I can do to help? Oh, thank you, Ira. Sure, I could always use an extra hand. I'm just trying to get the car back up and running before I run out of time here. Before I leave, I mean. I see Daddy's going to Mars. I can't leave you and your mother here all winter with the car breaking down every couple of miles. When are you leaving? Well, I guess it's almost exactly a week away now. The Halcyon launch pushed up our date. They're trying to get all the miners out before the press shows up. They don't want us hanging around and spoiling the big departure. A new star, a new day. A lot of fuss about something that's not going to do any good for anybody, if you ask me. I know you're interested in all that Holocene stuff, Ira. Sorry. I just don't really understand the point. At least the car will be in good shape before I go. Can you bring me that wrench from above the workbench? Sure. Well, we could go inside and tell him to F right off. Let's get him the wrench. His knee is, like, collapsing. Again, pre-alpha. We got time to clean it up. Doop. Here's a wrench. Oh, wrench. Just a few turns here. Alright, now I just need a fuel line to replace this one here. I think there's one out in the barn. Could you run out and see if you can find it? Alright. Doop. That air was crisp, a cool wind moving in from the north, catching up the last of summer's warmth. Okay, where's the barn? Oh, I see. We can't run inside. We can run outside. I see how it is. Is the barn over here? No, it might be this way. I don't know. I didn't build this property. It's kind of wigging out there. Maybe because I was clicking the tree instead of the road. Can I play on the swings? Yeah! I'm gonna look at it at least. The gentle sway of the old wooden swing brings memories of laughter and joy. The thought of summer days with his father working the fields and his mother watching from the porch provides warmth against the cool night air. Or you could try whiskey. Dad bought this before he married Mom. He said when he comes home from mining in the spring, he'll teach me how to drive it. The hose from the gas tank is exactly like the one we need to finish the car. We're gonna leave the hose alone. I want to just check the barn real quick. So I feel like that's the lazy way to do it, and that might bite me in the ass later. The darkness in the barn is thick, but moonbeams through the cracks give just enough light to illuminate a few boxes tucked in the corner. Something shifts in the upper loft, but is out of view and concealed by shadows. Search the boxes. Mike scurry out as Ira feels around in the boxes. He tosses out old oil-soaked rags, and his fingers quickly find the soft rubber hose. Ira tugs firmly, but is lodged between some rusted bits of junk and won't come free. He pulls again harder this time, but the hose is lodged tightly. With one final heave, the hose comes free, but knocks the box to the ground and sends its contents bouncing into the darkness. Ira's fist tightly close around the hose. His hand flies upward with force, bumping an old radio concealed by the shadows in the wall, jostling it to life. Oh, that's what the noise is. Ira looks around in the darkness of the barn and is overcome with a feeling of unwelcomeness. He hurries out the door, hose in hand. Hobos sleeping in my barn. Peace. Oh, this hose isn't damaged. He would have been a little more careful than just yanking shit out of there. Oh, this damn thing. What? Oh, the hose, right. Hang on a second, the damn threads are stripped again. Cheap Intelico trash. They make this garbage to last about a month, I swear. Biggest company in the world, so the bastards think they can do whatever the hell they want. They send us off to sweat and bleed on Mars for next to nothing. If it wasn't for the Union, they would have remembered the letter Y on the end of the A. Bad as things are now, before the Union, we'd have a death every day. Still, most of us can barely afford to buy gear that isn't about to fall apart. Can you believe that? We mine for them up on that godforsaken planet. We have to buy our own gear. It's a miracle we don't all die up there, but still, a lot of us do. It's an interesting commentary. A lot of good men don't come back. There are too many widows in this town because of that damn company. That's kind of gut-wrenching, the photo. Son of a bitch, this is all going to hell now. Uh-oh. Are you upset because Mom's getting sicker? Well, I can't. It's fine, Ira. Everything's gonna be fine. I don't think it's gonna be fine. I just can't think about that. Not right now. We're gonna be alright. All of us. Dad dies, Mom dies, Ira dies. The end. Why don't you head in? Your mother might need a hand with dinner. And I think they're doing a special about the Holocene tonight on TV. You don't want to miss that, right? Go inside, Ira. I just need to spend some more time out here getting this back together. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. No, it's not like that, Ira. It's not you at all. It's just everything else. I love you, son. I'll see you inside in a bit, okay? Please don't kill yourself, Dad. That'd be bad. Please don't get killed by what's ever in the barn either. Oh, let's look at the gear. Red dust still coats the mining gear after a summer in storage. Soon it will be a world away. The only thing between Ira's father and the harsh Martian cold. Okay. Can't look at the photo or anything else, it looks like. Alright. Let's go in. I should store that wood a little bit away from the wall in case of termites. I'm just saying. Doop, 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 doop. Nice photo of the swing there. Uh-oh.
Ira?
Oh, I didn't know you were asleep.
That's alright, Ira. Not quite sleeping, just tired. I was going to watch that special in the Holocene with you, remember? Give me a few minutes. I need to wake myself up.
Everything okay?
Of course, everything is fine, Ira.
They're lying. Your parents are lying.
It's just been a hard week with your father getting ready to leave and all. It's nothing for you to worry about. Why don't you go watch your special? You can tell us all about it at dinner. Oh, I never did start dinner cooking. Could you go and do that for me? All you have to do is put the pot on the stove. Everything is made. After that, you can go get your father so we can all eat.
Okay, I'll put dinner on and go get Dad.
That would be lovely. Thank you, Ira. I'll see you out there soon. I love you.
She's not gonna make it to dinner. I can't mess with the light switch. Okay. Gonna mess around with this stuff. There's a special. She did tell me to watch it, so. I like how they integrated this.
Good evening. You're watching the Nightly News. Joining us tonight is Dr. Edmund Henderson, Chairman of Astrophysics.
Okay.
At the
I guess they only recorded part of it.
All in one place for the first time. Call your local
Hey, it's a home
Telco
shopping
retailer
network. That was odd. Okay, so we could go up in the attic. Got a crawl space, got a clock. Kinda wanna get dinner going now. Doo 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 doo. Okay. Three, two, one. Hopefully we're recording. What are you doing, computer? So we put the food on the stove. Oh, he's even smart enough to do that without me even interacting with it. Good. Now that I've got supper cooking, I should go get Dad from the garage. And when do bad things start happening? Oh, dramatic music. That's never good. I turned that off. It should not be doing that. What the hell? Stuck. Something's wrong with the dials. Okay. Well, that's not good. And the fire went out. That's also bad. Where'd my mom go? It doesn't look like she's in bed anymore. What? The sound of water floods the senses, washing away an old reality, leaving behind only the shell of Ira's former life. What? So did my parents peace out? Memories ring out like echoes, fading in a slow procession of years gone by. The past decays and the future remains unseen, time pressing forward blindly, unaware of its mortal passengers. Oh, we're getting deep. The flow of hours, turning into decades as it carries Ira's down twisting streams. To Mars, it carries his father to distant Martian mines. So Dad made it to Mars. I don't think he made it back. Sweeps up his mother, his home, and his bearing. I like this subdued but ominous soundtrack. There's a grave out in the yard. I don't remember that being there before. It carries Ira to places he has never known. Ira finds what feels like stability washing ashore in the rigidness of a moment, lost and alone. So are we just in his head the entire time? Or are we actually going to go to space? But a voice rises from within. It draws him back into the house, like a sign of hope through the murkiness of his reality. Okay. This is weird. Everything's empty. Caldwell's ladder, guiding Ira through his tomb of a memory or some such. These weren't covered before either. I love the light through the rain effect. Oh, it's in the attic. It's gonna kill us. The inner voice is clear now. It draws Ira up the stairs, promising escape. A familiar feeling comes with the attic's stale air, but it is fleeting. Did he just squat up here? Hey, something just disappeared. What is this? Stuff I can't interact with. Alright. Hello? A distant voice rises to the radio static. Its tone familiar, but the words too muffled to make out. The sound is barely audible, but Ira finds comfort in the noise beneath the static. Closing his eyes, Ira focuses on the voice. Words reveal themselves. How can we know where we have been? Here is everywhere. It is where we have all come from, that much is true. But knowing what has been is not knowing at all. Do you know where you will be? Nothing is certain, no way is set. Your perspective is flawed, but you must know that. You wouldn't have come otherwise. You wouldn't have come. Do you know where you are? Of course you don't know. You couldn't know, could you? Not in this way. don't know how I feel about clicking through his head there, but whatever. Wake up. This is weird, and I like this kind of weird. Okay, that is peculiar. Let me guess, we got cryogenically frozen. To ship off to somewhere. Ara's mind slips through the years, escaping time, caught up in the void. But the mind reemerges, called back into the slow march of time after years of suspension. Called it. Oh, 12 seconds left. Yo! Good morning, Mucka! Ara's head throbs with pain. He can barely focus on a single thought. The room is familiar, but it is a distant memory. His mind is unable to recall why he knows this place or when he has been here. Alright, and we're in space, so I'm guessing we got sent off to whatever was going on, and I'm gonna stop it there. I don't want to unveil too many of the mysteries. I also don't want to walk into the wall for a while, but this is neat. I definitely want to pick this up. Yeah. I like how they kind of tied the retro thing together with future stuff. Retro future, old school sci-fi. It's good stuff. Demo is on Steam, so you can play through the rest of it. And yeah, I would definitely recommend that. That's going on my wish list. Looks very tasty. Ira, it's a thing. Hey, Nagelman here. Thanks for watching. If you like clicking stuff, try clicking some of the stuff that's on screen right now. It's mostly self-explanatory, though if you click the video, it should take you back one in the playlist. Unless there is no back one in the playlist, in which case, it won't do anything. If you're on mobile, none of it will do anything, because annotations don't work on there, and you're going to have to do things the hard way. Luckily, there's some links in the About section that should save you a little bit of trouble.